Hey everyone, I am so excited to share with you guys how our trip to Pigeon Forge went. And actually it wasn't a planned trip at all. We just stopped on our way back to Middle Tennessee from New Jersey and decided to spend the night there, and we found some really cool stuff while we were there. We were actually there less than 24 hours and we had so much fun in that 24 hours. We just felt really relaxed and rejuvenated for the rest of the drive home. We had about 5 more hours to go when we decided to stop, and we found this really cool hotel that you guys are seeing us play there in the swimming pool at. We spent a lot of time in that swimming pool. It was really cool and it was very inexpensive. Actually, I think we spent like $130 for the room for the night, and is the coolest hotel. Like, the room had a bunk bed in it, and there was like a space upstairs above the hotel on the rooftop where you could just see out into the city at any hour that you wanted to. So we were up there quite often. They had games and foosball tables and all kinds of things for the family to do. And the hotel was called TRU by Hilton. So it was really neat. I'd never stayed at one of those before. And we just found it thanks to Google on our way, so thanks Google. But also while we were there, we decided to go and have some fun at the Ripley's super fun play park. So this was a really neat experience for my toddler that you see there. His name is Isaac. Isaac is my youngest. I have 3 children. I have a 19-year-old, a 15-year-old, and then Isaac, he's 3. And Isaac has never been to any place like this before. So this was a really fun experience. And it was even cooler because while we were there, like, nobody else was. And that was really fun. So we got to just enjoy the Ripley Super Fun Park all to ourselves, which really did make it super fun. So I'm really thankful. And actually just made it easier for me too, while we were on all of the go-kart tracks, not to have a bunch of people racing around and hitting the cars, and I just know it gets crazy sometimes. So it was just a much more relaxing experience. Although I have to say it was not that inexpensive, it was worth what we paid to have fun for the day. And we did like a 2-hour armband, and we just did everything that we wanted to do for 2 hours. So this was the first time that Isaac's been on go-karts or any kind of like carnival type rides, and this was also his first time in an arcade. So just really having some fun there with him and making memories and doing something new, because since he's 3, there just wasn't a lot of time. Like, he was 1 and then the pandemic hit and then everything shut down, and there's just not been a lot of things open in his lifetime yet. And now that things have been opening back up, we're trying to give him some experiences as a little guy to do some really fun things. So this was a cool place though, because they had 3 different 4 I think different go-kart race tracks. One of them we didn't do, but the other ones we played on. There's a little one like this, and then there's a really big one, and then there was like a medium-sized one that we had a lot of fun on as well. So it's totally worth going to this place. But also, while we were there in the less than 24 hours that we actually spent in Pigeon Forge, we also visited the Dixie Stampede, which was awesome. And then we had dinner. It's like dinner and a show, and it was so cool. It was like my daughter's dream come true, because she is such a horse person, and Brianna was like on cloud 9 the entire time we were there. So I'm really glad that we were able to go and just take some time to have fun on our way back home from something that wasn't so fun. We had to say goodbye to Grandpa, and that wasn't so fun, but we made it fun, and just having our family together was really great. So we just had a really good time doing all this, and going the time that we did was awesome, because we stopped in the middle of, or at the end of April, I should say. It was at the end of April, and we were there for just a Monday, I think. And so there was like nobody there, and the traffic was great, and I felt like we just kind of had the place to ourselves. And although I say nobody, like, there were a few people here and there, but like, we didn't have to fight crowds anywhere. It was just awesome, and just got to really enjoy experiencing some fun new memories with my little guy, who hasn't done a lot of fun things like this yet in his lifetime. And then we spent a lot of time up on the hotel roof, and just enjoying that atmosphere. They had some really neat things up there to do, so we just spent some time up there, and yeah, just a lot of fun. So if you guys haven't visited Pigeon Forge, it's definitely something to put on your bucket list list of things to do or see before, you know, before the end of your life. I think it's a really cool place to go. There's lots and lots of fun things to do. You could spend a whole week or more there and still not do all the things. So there's a ton of stuff. It's just right outside of Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and it's just beautiful. It was just wonderful to go up to the roof and see the different you know, landscapes, sunsets, you know, the middle of the day, and then at night. I'm showing you guys all of that in this video. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you do, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to click that subscribe button while you're down there.